It's not a didgeridoo, it's a flue. So today is a really important day. I am finally about to put in my miniature wood burning stove. So here it is here. I bought this when I had the LDV convoy. It was going to be the last job I was going to do on the convoy, but obviously it never got to that point. I've finally got all the stuff that I need to put in. So I've got some fireproof board outside. I've got aluminium to go on top of that fireproof board. I've got my flue. I've got some elbow joints because the flue isn't going directly straight up. And I have got my rubber gasket for the roof and a adjustable cowl. These bits fold out here and then it straps onto the top of the flue, and some fireproof sealant. So today I'm going to get stuck in and finally get this fire on the go. I cannot wait. Just screwed this little batten on here to make it a little bit wider because I need to have the stove a little bit more forward so it's got a good little space behind the flue on the wall. So I just added this on, a little extra 2-inch. And the first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the the fireproof board here and on here, and then the back one as well. One piece. So the fireproof board is made from gypsum rock, I think it's made from. It's the thinnest one I could find. I think the shop was called CCG, big warehouse, they do trade stuff and stuff like that. And it was for 6 foot by 3 foot wide, it was £6 something, so pretty cheap, way cheaper than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I'm trying to be safe and fireproof, but I'm also trying to keep the weight down, so I've got the thinnest one. So before I put the back piece of fireproof board on, I'm going to put the aluminium on here and on here. Then I'm going to do the board and the aluminium on top of that. Looking good. Also from my my very first van, my Daihatsu Extol, I've got some of this left over. I used this for like the putting on the edge near the back door and by like the steps on the side door as well, because I had a pallet floor in that van and I've kept it, so I've had this for like 3 years, and I'm going to use it to put on the side of here to neaten it off. The old angle on there, the mitre angle, to have it nice and neat. Just got to measure out this side now. There we go. I'm not going to film and doing the angle grind because last time all the sparks went on this very lens, and that's why in a lot of the videos when the light shines on this lens you get all scratches and stuff showing. So £260 Samyang fisheye lens ruined because I was filming doing some angle grinding. So I'm just not doing that this time. Don't want to make it any worse. Now just the back bit to do. Plasterboard is so dusty. But that's that piece in. Just got to screw it on and then measure and screw on the aluminium. It's the first piece cut. Just got to screw it on and then measure out this little piece, screw that on, and then put the metal trim down the edge. Hopefully this piece is long enough, fingers crossed, just to neaten it off, and then it's time to drill a hole in the roof, cut the flue into the right shape, and boom, I have got a fire. So that's all heat proofing done on that section. I'm just going to put a bit of aluminium on there and a bit of aluminium on the inside of the door as well. Okay, so that's where the fire is going to sit. I've just cut my first piece of flue, which isn't actually a piece of flue, it's actually car exhaust. 63.5mm I think it is, 2.5 inch So it's a piece of car exhaust, and obviously I've got a coupler there. I've got a silicone thing that's also for car exhausts to do the join. I've got another one to go up there, and I've got to put some sealant on the joins, and then secure the base, and obviously go through till the ceiling. But I'm just doing this part first, so I can make sure I get the hole in the ceiling in the right place. Okay, so that's the join there. It's going to be about there. I've already drilled through a little hole. For the top of the ceiling. So I've got my drill here with my hole cutter, and now I'm going to cut the hole for the flue to go through the roof. Exciting. Okay, so there's the hole. Here's my gasket. Just got to go on there. And also I've got to put on this sealant that came with the gasket set. And then these screws here. Pretty simple. There's the gasket on, all lined up with the hole. Now I've just got to put the rest of the flue through and put the cowl on top. So everything's all in situ, everything's all in position. It's not all sealed or anything yet, because I've got to put everything all in the right exact places, and then I can get the stove put anchored in its right point. So none of these are sealed yet. I'm just about to go back up on the roof, put the cowl on, make sure the gasket's sealed, and then I'm going to come in and seal all the rest of these pieces and make sure the fire's secure. I might need to get some Jubilee clips for there, so I might not actually light the burn today. I might even get Jubilee clips for these as well, also maybe. So, but I'm going to seal it all today and make sure it's all in the position, and then tomorrow I'll just go to the shop, get some Jubilee clips, and I can see, and then I can light it then. Can't wait. So because it's not a real flue, I couldn't get a real flue cowl, so I managed, after a long time of searching, to get this little adjustable one, so it fits any size. These arms adjust, and then you've got a strap to strap it on like that, and it's perfect for my skinny little flue. Okay, so it's the next day. I can't remember what clip I filmed last night, but everything's all in place. Today I've just been to Screwfix to get some of this stuff. Some builder's band to make some brackets to keep the flue sturdy against the wall, and I got some Jubilee clips to make sure all the joints are nice and solid. And now I'm just going to seal everything off with this fire grade and acoustic sealant, and then we can light it. So first of all, I've got to take it all apart, seal this, seal that one, seal this one, Jubilee clips, bang. So there it is, burning away. Feel the heat coming off it there. The aluminium's nice and cool. base is nice and cool, but I can feel the heat coming off. Got the little air going in there. Got a kettle on the go, and there's no smoke coming out of any of the joints. So there we go. A tiny wood burning stove. Should keep me nice and warm in the winter. Be able to cook some food on it when I'm running low on gas. Now just to tidy all the rest of this mess. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers.